Welcome back to AM Northwest. You know our next guest from RuPaul's Drag Race and Season 4 of The Traitors. She's coming to town this weekend on her High Heels Bad Knees tour. We welcome to AM Northwest comedian, singer, and podcast host, Monét X Change. How you doing, Monét?
Good. How are y'all doing?
Good. So you know Portland really well, don't you?
I do, yeah. I lived in Portland in 2012 and 2013 when I did the Portland Opera to Go program, and I fell in love with the city, especially those Pine State biscuits. Oh, Lord.
So good. And didn't you become good friends with Jinx Monsoon, or was that later?
No, Jinx. So Jinx and I became friends after I was in Portland. But we definitely share a love for the fabulous city of Portland, and we talk about it often.
Yeah, and you guys you've done podcasts together too, haven't you?
Yeah, she was recently on my my podcast, Monét Talks, and it was just a hoot and cackling good time. Jinx is such a Pacific Northwest witch, and that sounds mean, but that's actually a compliment, and she would love that. And we just cackle and kiki is always a good time when we get together.
Well, you're both so extremely talented. When did you know that you wanted to do drag? Like, what was it? I mean, you clearly did opera, and sometimes you did drag when you did opera, right?
Yeah, yes. And then I think when I came to Portland, actually, the year was 2012. I just got done with college, and Drag Race was, I think, on season 2 or 3. I was like, what is this weird thing? And I came to Portland, and I met amazing performers there, like Alexis Campbell-Starr.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Isaiah. And when I met them and they were like, hey, do you do drag? I was like, no, but I can. And I was like, well, if you can throw some makeup on your face and we can put you in our shows. And they did. And that's where Portland was where I actually got my drag start. So anytime I come back to Portland, I feel like it's like a homecoming for me.
So did you work Darcelle's then too? Did you appear at Darcelle's?
Yes, I did a show at Darcelle's with Poison Waters. I think the one time I got to grace the Darcelle stage while she was still with us, and it was the treat that I got to perform at such a legendary venue.
Yeah.
And so it was really cool.
Well, and Poison Waters is a regular on our show. We love Poison. Love her so much. Okay, tell me about your show, Bad High Heels, Bad Knees. I see you have a lot of heels right there, but tell me about the bad knees part.
You know, I've realized that the older I've gotten, I am not aging gracefully. I'm actually aging disgracefully, but that's okay because that's what life is. Life is about making a bunch of bad decisions, living with them, and celebrating them regardless of how good, bad, or ugly they are. And I just really love the way the life is going, and I have a lot to say about it. And the show is really fun. I've been doing stand-up comedy for about 4.5 years now, and when I come to amazing cities and I do these great venues, and to hear these club owners and stuff come out and be like, man, I was like, first of all, girl, you're really funny. And I take that as a compliment because sometimes they see some of these awful, terrible drag queens like Bob the Drag Queen and Bianca Del Rio, but when they see real, actual talent like myself, they get really excited. I'm always excited to come to a city.
You're very, very funny. Okay, you've also been, you're super smart too. You've been on Jeopardy.
Oh, well, that is so sweet of you to say. I don't think anyone ever called me super smart.
Yes, you are.
I'm a bit. Well, here's the thing: when you do like a celebrity version of Jeopardy or the YouTube version, the questions are not as hard as what Ken Jennings did when he was on his 39-week
I'll give you
run.
that.
You know what I mean?
I'll give you that.
Like the questions are like, give me 3 of the colors in Roy G. Biv, and I'm like sweating like, you know.
But you're very competitive too, aren't you?
Oh, I love competition. Nothing gets me going than good, friendly neighborhood competition. I love it.
Okay, and then like I know that you love anything that has to do with strategy, like any show that has to do. So tell me about, and then Traitors.
Yeah, so I love the Traitors. I got to do season 4 of the Traitors, and it was literally one of the greatest joys of my life. Being in that castle, having and you know the entire time you're like being lied to, gaslit, like so I felt very comfortable the entire time. So, but being there and in those castle walls and playing Alan's game and strategizing with the other celebrities, but it's so much fun. Now, I did play this game with the worst faithfuls in Traitors history, and we couldn't get Traitors out to save our lives.
Yeah.
I mean, calling these celebrities faithfuls was a stretch anyway, because the only thing they're faithful to is Botox and self tanner. But that's another conversation. But it's really fun, and I also did the influencer version of Survivor. They flew us out to Fiji for 48 hours to play that. So I love a good competition game.
Okay,
I'm always down for a competition.
And what'd you think of Jeff Probst?
Oh my God! First of all, that man is aging in reverse. I don't know. He must have Kris Jenner's doctor. I don't know who Jeff Probst is, who he sold his soul to, what dope he took, what scroll he signed.
Yeah.
But Jeff looks amazing IRL. I was like, oh, it's all filter. No. Y'all, he looks good in person.
He looks good in person. Okay, you're in your closet. Do you have an idea, which I know you've come out of, now you're back in. You're in your closet. How many pairs of shoes do you have? Have you counted?
You know, I've lost count because I have all these hair, but I also have a
Oh,
storage.
yeah, all the hair.
And that's just the first row. What y'all don't know is these are like 3 rows deep. So in every one of these brackets is actually 9 pairs of shoes. So I have all of these here. I also have a storage unit that has a bunch of shoes as well. So I think I have well over 200 pairs of shoes, but you never know. You never know what color you need, what stone you need, what feather you need, so I just like to keep my options open all the time.
Oh, that's a huge closet right there. I mean, that is huge.
Thank you.
What does your fiance think of your huge closet?
You know, he realized that the girl pays the bills, so he is very he acquiesces to whatever she needs. So I should say that.
So you get your way all the time.
Yes.
Okay. I mentioned how competitive you are, but your competitiveness goes all the way back to when you were 6 years old and you won a spelling bee and your little trophy. Tell me about that little boy. Tell me about him.
You know, when he won that spelling bee, I remember winning that trophy and being like, wow, I need to duplicate this feeling as many times as possible. And I have to replicate this every couple of years of my life. And I did. I think I won about 3 or 4 spelling bees in grade school.
Oh, wow.
And then, yeah, I mean, don't ask me to spell anything now. Supercalifragilistic, I don't know. But, you know, it was a very like a crowning moment for myself, realizing that, oh, this feeling of being adored by all of my peers for my smarts, I want to have this feeling. It is the dopamine I need.
Oh, it's awesome. Well, you'll get that feeling at Revolution Hall. So tell me about being back to Portland and going and having your performance 7:30 Sunday, May the 17th at Revolution Hall. Tell me about that.
Yeah, every time I come to Portland, I level up. I was in Portland performing last January for my Life Be Life in one-woman show, which this show is so different, right? Well, like my one-woman show is like a narrative. This is basically just stand-up comedy. And last time I was at the Aladdin Theater. This time we're at Revolution Hall. So I'm aiming, the trajectory I want in the next 2 or 3 years is to be at the Kimmel Center.
Yeah.
Where I performed a little opera, but now doing my stand-up comedy. So I just love to, I like to level up every time I go to Portland. And I love the people of Portland. They really enjoy my comedy. I love looking out in the audience and seeing the girls' gays and days just hooting and hollering for my stand-up.
I love it too. And I love that you first tried drag here in Portland. I think that's fantastic. Yeah. I love it.
You know, I filmed my first RuPaul's Drag Race audition tape there for season 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race. And I was so new to drag. And I didn't think anything of it, submitted the tape, and when I looked at the tape a few years later, I realized I did the entire tape. I filmed it on Northeast 15th in Alberta, in the street. I was doing like runway walks and everything there. And going back and look at the tape, I had no eyelashes on. So I was insane. And then wondering why I didn't get cast on the show. You didn't get cast on the show because you weren't wearing eyebrows, girl.
There you go. Okay, again, we want to tell everyone that Monét X Change is appearing at Revolution Hall, May 17th, 7:30. We're going to put all that information for everyone on our website at katu.com. Monét, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. And congratulations on your amazing run of being the Grande Dame of Portland. And I wish you good luck and health prosperity on your retirement.
Thank you so much, Monét. Appreciate it. We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.